Spock, Illinois, just passed the first United States law requiring independent safety audits of frontier AI labs. That reads like a break.
On the surface, Captain, read the structure, and it is more familiar. A state that makes the labs hire and pay the people who certify them, draws the bar so it names only the largest 6, and lets the act of being audited stand in for the answer to whether the thing is safe. It is the fourth laundering move, the integration stamp, written into law.
You're not arguing against regulating AI.
I am not. Mandatory outside audits are more than California or New York asked for, and the bill's backers fought for them. The subject is narrower: what an audit certifies and who pays for it. The brand is independent safety certification. The mechanism is issuer pays auditing of 6 firms, effective 2028. The gap between the two is the finding.
What sentence does the law make available?
Independently audited for safety. The same shape as every claim in this series, it answers a question by pointing at a procedure rather than an outcome. The bill cleared the House 110-0, the Senate 52-5. It applies above $500 million in revenue at frontier-scale compute, effective 2028. The question the headline forecloses is, audited by whom, paid by whom, and does it certify safety, or only that the audit happened?
You called it the fourth move in statute.
The integration stamp offers the running of a procedure as the verdict on its subject. Case 16 documented it as Canada's 10th laundering layer. The supply-side edition found it in a military investigating itself. Here, an annual audit, published, becomes the artifact a lab points to. Whether the model is safe is a different question, and the certificate does not answer it.
What's the tell?
Who pays the auditor? The bill requires labs to employ third-party auditors. Issuer pays. The likely auditors are the Big Four. An auditor whose next contract depends on the client it just graded is structurally pointed toward the grade the client wants. It is the same model that produced AAA ratings on what collapsed in 2008 and that ended Arthur Andersen. Independent means independent of the check.
And the threshold itself.
The first move again, set the standard rather than meet it. $500 million in revenue plus a frontier-scale compute floor, drawn high enough to name only a handful of companies. Everything below the line is, by definition, not a frontier risk. A threshold is a choice, not a fact of nature. Ask who sits one notch below it, and why the line sits exactly there.
This is the Case 17 move.
Precisely. A claim issued broad and true at a scope narrower than it sounds. Frontier AI is now independently audited, will be literally true and materially partial. One state, 6 firms, beginning 2028. Under audits, the Labs Commission. The form of a safeguard is preserved, whether the function is delivered, stays open. Safety, certified by the people the labs pay.
So is the law a failure?
No, Captain. It is a real first step, and the pattern is the set of places to watch as it is implemented. What would close the gap is concrete. An auditor paid from a pool no single lab controls, published audits with named failure conditions, and a verdict stated as an outcome rather than a procedure. Until then, the honest reading is the quiet one. A first step built on a foundation that has laundered conduct in every industry it has touched.